Omori is a wonderful horror game developed in RPG Maker MV by OMOCAT, and if you clicked on this video, you want to know games that are similar to Omori. So I'll tell you about 7 games like Omori. The first is called AO Oni and is a classic RPG Maker horror game. There are several variations of this game, but the most famous involves a boy and his friends who go to a house known to be haunted and encounter a demon. In Japan, Oni means demon, and let's say AO Oni is a blue demon. This game has become so famous that there is even an anime of it.
注意。このゲームには、暴力シーンや、グロテスクな表現が、ちょっとだけ含まれています。ご注意ください。
The second is one of my favorites, Mogeko Castle. It's a horror game and in it you are a girl called Yanaka Kunai, a student who gets on a train to go home, but ends up falling asleep and going to a mysterious place. In that place she finds Mogekos who they look like cute creatures, but they want to violate her, and the game has multiple endings, and a lot of mystery. The third game is a little different from the two mentioned above, because it is not horror, but it served as inspiration for the creation of Omori, and it is a classic RPG game. It is also one of my favorites. Its name is Chrono Trigger, and there are versions for Super Nintendo and Nintendo DS. In this game, you are a boy named Chrono who goes to a festival near your city to see a teleportation machine that your friend is creating. But this machine ends up going wrong, and in the middle of the way you find a blonde girl who is a princess in disguise who just wanted to enjoy the festival and ends up traveling in time. It's a game that has RPG battles developed by Super Nintendo, and I think the characters are very well developed. The battle system is really cool, and it's a nostalgic game for me because I played it when I was a kid. I could not fail to mention the fourth one. I believe that some of you know it, but in my view this game was one of the ones that most inspired Omori. The name of this game is Yumniki, and its protagonist is called Madotsuki. Yumniki means dream diary, and the protagonist writes all her dreams in a diary. The young Madotsuki lives alone, and when she sleeps a world full of possibilities opens up. I already played this game, but never finished it, and they say it's very well known, but not many people play it. Maybe I'll give it another chance. The fifth is a little known game in my opinion. Its name is Breath of Fire 2. I don't see many people commenting or playing it. Maybe because it's a little old. This game, like Chrono Trigger, focuses on RPG, but it addresses more frightening and macabre themes, because this game has demons. In it, you are a child named Ru who enters a cave with his friend, but encounters a terrible demon, and after that event, you appear already grown up and go on an adventure to understand what is happening to you. This game has a direct or indirect sequel and prequel, but my favorite is Breath of Fire 2. And now lastly, I will tell you one of the games that resembles Omori in my favorites list. I absolutely love this game. His name is IB and my favorite character is Mary, and I don't like Gary very much. My relationship with Gary is the same as with Basil from Omori. This game was one of the games that inspired Omori according to OMOCAT itself, and in it you are a little girl called IB who goes to an art gallery with her parents. But strange things start to happen. All of a sudden everyone disappears, and the arts seem to win life. It is a very interesting and different game in terms of horror. And a bonus, there is a game that is little known that was inspired by Omori, IB and other games that are also similar to Omori. It was made in RPG Maker MV and its name is The Game. In this game you can play with a male or female appearance, and a mysterious guy tells you that you're in a game. It breaks the fourth wall several times and was developed with a lot of love by a psychology major who will probably graduate this year, me. Did you know any of these games? I can bring more, but it depends on you and the engagement of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and have a great day.